from Duda, and it all started here in this position. Most mere mortals would say white has a small advantage. White can just take a slow approach here, small edge, pawn to b3 for example, but instead Duda, in his nature, sacrificing, always looking for the active choice, always playing on the front foot. Rook takes f6, not approved of by the computer, but in human terms, a real shock, especially in Armageddon when the opponent has no time. After pawn takes f6, the idea was queen to h5, sliding across, attacking this pawn, keeping an eye on the black rook as well, meaning that the black queen is tied down. And actually here was potentially the decisive mistake already. Firouzja failing to recover. What he should have done was defend not this pawn, which is indefensible right now, but the other pawn that dropped in a moment, the pawn on f6, which is also undefended. Queen to e6, for example, might have held the balance. After queen takes pawn, it looks deadly, it looks scary, fatal almost for the black king, but there's no way to track it down. There's no way yet to coordinate the white bishop and the white queen with a checkmating attack. This would have held the balance. Instead, the mistake was rook to e5, neglecting the fact that the f6 pawn was under threat, and with a check, taking one pawn first and another capture now, we saw that white was in full control. Queen g4, the only move found by Firouzja, but how he closed the door here, Duda, was the most impressive. Attack first of all, now defense. Queen to f1, sliding back and coordinating his pieces. After bishop to f4, sliding forward with the queen. Slowly but surely the white pieces coordinated. Black pawns eventually dropped. And if we fast forward to the final position, we were talking about Firouzja's clock. He had no time. He was dead lost anyway, but a final blunder, a final slip ended it. Queen to h7, trying to trade off queens, and Duda, the kiss of death. Queen to f8 check, black king trapped, and with that, he got the result, he got the win, and moves on to the winners' semi-finals.